Welcome back, adventurers, to another enchanting journey in our reading adventures. Today, we get to be whisked away into a heartwarming tale filled with kindness, compassion, and the power of a big heart. But before we dive into this magical world of our story, let me ask you a question, my wonderful viewers. Have you ever met someone who touched your heart with their kindness, just like the bunny in today's tale? If so, I'd love to hear about it on Facebook or Instagram, linked in the description below. Now, let's embark on this heartwarming adventure together and discover the beauty of having a big heart.
Miss Meggy's Reading Adventures.
Bunny with a Big Heart by Marilyn Sadler, illustrated by Tim Bowers. PJ Funny Bunny was a very busy bunny. He was always doing something.
I'm going to the park,
He shouted one morning. Then he raced out of the house, leaving the door wide open. PJ also left his dirty dishes on the table, his toys all over his bedroom floor, and Richie Raccoon's baseball mitt under his bed.
Sorry I'm late.
Said PJ when he got to the park. But PJ was always late.
Where's my baseball mitt?
Asked Richie.
I'll bring it tomorrow,
Said PJ. But that was what PJ said yesterday. That night, Honey Bunny asked PJ to watch a movie with her.
It's the new Happy Bunny movie.
She cried. But PJ did not want to watch it,
Those movies are for babies.
he said. PJ thought only of himself. He was too busy to think of his family and friends. Then one day, PJ twisted his ankle, sliding into second base.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Cried PJ as Richie and Potts carried him home.
My poor little bunny.
Said his mom.
Keep your ankle up and rest.
Said his dad. But PJ did not want to rest. He wanted to go to Pine Coney Island with his friends. That afternoon, PJ's friends came over with video games.
Aren't you going to Pine Coney Island?
PJ asked. But PJ's friends wanted to stay and play with him,
Pine Coney Island wouldn't be fun without you.
they said. That night, PJ's mom brought him dinner in bed. It was macaroni and cheese, PJ's favorite. And when PJ was ready for dessert, Honey Bunny brought him carrot cake. After dinner, PJ's mom put a warm blanket over him, and Honey Bunny fluffed up his pillow. Then his dad read him a James Bunny book. Everyone fussed over PJ the next day, too. That night, PJ thought about all the kind things everyone had done for him. He was a lucky bunny, but it was time for him to be a more thoughtful bunny, too. The next day, PJ's ankle was better, so PJ made his bed, then he swept up all the popcorn on the floor.
We missed you, PJ.
Said his family when he sat down for breakfast. After breakfast, PJ carried everyone's dishes to the sink. Then PJ went to the park to play with his friends.
Sorry we're late.
Said Richie and Potts. But Richie and Potts were not late,
I was early.
said PJ as he gave Richie his baseball mitt. That afternoon, PJ returned all of Richie's toys,
I forgot you had my science kit.
said Richie. Then PJ returned all of Potts' toys,
I wondered where my pogo stick was.
said Potts. PJ was happy. It felt good to think of others. That night, PJ and Honey Bunny watched one Hoppy Bunny movie after another, after another, after another, until there were no Hoppy Bunny movies left to watch. And that, dear adventurers, concludes our delightful reading of Bunny with a Big Heart. Wasn't that just a magical journey? But before we part, let's take a moment to reflect on the wonderful lessons tucked within the charming tale. In the story, we witness how the bunny's kindness and empathy touch the lives of all of those around him, spreading joy wherever he hops. What we can learn from our fluffy friend, my young adventurers. It's a gentle reminder that even the smallest acts of kindness can have the biggest impact. A big heart knows no bounds and has the power to make the world brighter and a happier place. So let's follow the bunny's paw prints and strive to be kind, compassionate, and generous, just like him. Until next time, like the video and subscribe so you can stay up to date on our next adventure. Remember, if you send me a book idea that you would like to hear next, you will get a shout out at the end of the video and receive an official Reading Adventures bookmark as well. Until next time, happy reading, and may your adventures be filled with valuable lessons and endless wonders. See you at our next adventure.